So that is kind of the interview piece, was even before you put the person on camera, your ability to understand whoever the speaker candidates is you're talking to, their background, that had things that would be relevant from an experience standpoint, from their journey, that would be relevant to students. That's your challenge as an interview, is to ask the questions that bring that out.
Right.
Okay. And then the other thing that I would say is, in getting a person to come and speak and manage the message, which is critically important, unless you have a tight focus on what's the outcome you want on a particular track, it's very easy for all speakers to just ramble and go all over the place. All right. And that's where active engagement and having a script, let the script be narrow, not too broad. So while there's a place for an introduction, most people could spend 20 minutes just answering your background questions. All right. And there's a place to say, well, how did you get from point A to point B? And for some people, maybe that's relevant, but you tease that out in the discussion that you have in advance before they go on camera, and you find out what are the things this particular speaker has in their journey that's relevant, so that when you come back with the script, you concentrate on the pieces of the journey that's most relevant to students.
Right.
And for the knowledge they've got in a particular area, is it finding customers? Is it raising capital at early stage capital? Because raising capital for big companies or when a company is already very successful is very different than raising capital for an early stage startup. Finding the right team members, building distribution channels. Pick one of those topics to make sure that you drill on one of those topics for whomever you're talking with, but don't try to cover all 4 categories, because you'll be all over the place. So that would be my recommended structure. Get a good introduction, make sure you know who you're talking to, speak with the speaker in advance so you've got a sense of what they have to offer, then go back and write a script. And as you write the script, focus on the background questions that are most relevant, that'll bring out the things that matter to the students, and pick one of those 4 topic categories to say, this is the one we think we'd like you to hone in on. That would be my suggestion for format.
Great. Thank you, Martin.
So questions for clarity, or Dwayne, you want to chip in with any comments? Don as well?
I think you have given them real good advice, because knowing the outcome that you want before you get into a scenario, you can ask leading questions. I don't know how else to put it.
Yes, you can ask leading questions. You know what the answer is, and you're leading the speaker to the answer you want. That's exactly what it is. It's not a court of law.